I want to make a urgent call to the ANC government to return to the apartheid policy of the old South Africa. According to me, that is the only way of solving South Africa's racial problems. And this new kind of apartheid, the blacks should do to the white people what the white people did to the black people during apartheid. And I mean that in the strongest sense of the word. Like in apartheid, the white government said black people and white people shouldn't live together. They even took black people out of white neighborhoods and so on and moved them separately. I feel the ANC government should take white people out of their neighborhood and move them separately. I I also think the ANC should implement the whole homeland idea of the National Party under apartheid. What the National Party did was took they divided South Africa into or parts of South Africa into little states for various ethnic black groups that found themselves in South Africa, and they encouraged uh, the black people there to form their own independent states, and that actually happened in many cases that they play, and the apartheid government didn't like black people taking over white businesses and white sports teams and so on. But now in the new South Africa, everybody is unhappy because the black people still don't have the white people's businesses and their farms and their sport teams, and the white people don't like the fact that the black people are trying to take over their land and their businesses and their sport teams and schools and universities. That's also what the apartheid government did, is they separated whites and blacks and sent whites and blacks to different universities and different schools as well. Now, the ANC type of apartheid must be just like the old South Africa apartheid, where they say, okay, white people shouldn't live among blacks. White people should go to a particular part of South Africa and there do their own thing. And white people should get the hell out of the black sport teams and businesses and neighborhoods and schools and universities, and they should go and form their own schools and universities and have their own state, Afrikaner state, like you had the different black states in South Africa, and force them into going there. That would be the new South Africa way of apartheid. So I think to solve the racial conflicts in South Africa is the idea of apartheid. Is apartheid. Now, why would this this or you may tell me that you can tell me that apartheid didn't work in the past, why should it work now? Well, the difference is that this time it will be practiced by blacks and not by white people. So, um, now you may ask that the old apartheid didn't work, why would this new kind of apartheid work? Well, the reason is that the blacks didn't like the old apartheid. you see. So they went screaming to the world and say, hey, these people are shifting us out of our neighborhoods and out of their place and so on. And then the world also didn't like that and said, no, this is wrong. Stop it. Okay? But with the new kind of apartheid is that we won't be unhappy about it. In fact, we want it. We will welcome it. That is that is what we are asking for. What we are fighting for is we just want the ANC to kick us out of their the country into our own country and leave us the hell alone. But why won't they do it? The reason is that we are keeping their economy going. As soon as they get rid of us, chasing us out into the desert for all that I care, with, of course, with a river or something at least, their economy would fall apart. Unlike the different black states in the old South Africa, the new white state will be very successful. And you see, like South Africa is the most successful nation in Africa. Why? Sorry folks to say that, because we white people are here. So they don't want to get rid of us. They just want to milk us for every drop of milk that we have. So, yeah, we are their slaves now. We are their slaves. Please let us free. Please chase us into a part of the country. Lock the gates, throw away the key. You may say that this means I'm a racist. Well, that may be so, but it is my right to be a racist. I, it is my right to be free, to have independent thought. I will even be a good racist. I will sign a contract saying black people are better than me, this better than white people. I don't care about that. But please, please, I do, I beg the ANC government, just bring back apartheid. Please.